Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are back for the early Dokkan stream. That's right, the UK finally got our daylight savings, so so streams are now at well, technically like an hour later, which means I now have to get used to the fact that news is going to come out not at the time the stream starts, but like an hour from now or just under. But yeah, how's everyone doing today on this fine Sunday morning? Or very late on Saturday night for some of you. I hope everyone's good. We've got Drace, Mia, Kuru, Aaron, the Burning Chariot. How are you guys all doing today? Daylight savings will never not be done. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the fact that this was the bad change because the clocks go forward. So you go to bed and you get less sleep. It's like I went to bed at midnight, had my alarm set for 7. But instead of that being 7 hours sleep, it was 6 hours. Because when it gets to 1 o'clock in the morning, it then just magically becomes 2 o'clock in the morning instantly. April Fools is something cool like Super Saiyan Hercule. That would be cool. They have not really done like the April Dokkan Fest. I did the video the other day going back over like a bunch of the April Dokkan Fest units that have come out over the last few years, and like they don't, even though everyone sort of calls it the April Fools Dokkan Fest, it's not really related to April Fools. Like it hasn't been like a sort of joke character for, well, I think ever. But they used to do like the April Fool's free-to-play cards, and that would have been like people were talking about for years that a Super Saiyan Hercule would be really good for that sort of pick, but they never did it. And then was it last year? Like they didn't even do a free-to-play card. It was just the, what's that even last year? The Super Saiyan Hercule like statue. Oh no, wait, it was Yamcha. Was it Yamcha and Princess Snake? Was that the April Fool, or was that the Halloween card? I can't even remember. Did they do an April Fool, like April free to play card last year? I don't know if they actually did. I mean, yeah, Raditz, like the character wasn't supposed to be a joke, but yes, Raditz was an absolute joke. That is true. But yeah, they did that cool Cell event where Cell like took over the game. That was really cool. But yeah, it wasn't, if I remember rightly, there wasn't actually like a free to play card. But hopefully Goat Raditz gets a redeeming easy A, because man, like bro did not deserve to be so bad on release. So how does everybody feel about the 3 new stages? People have fun doing those. Yeah, the like 8-bit characters. That was fun. Big TX, how's it going? Yeah, Halloween was Princess Snake. And then, yeah, Super Saiyan Hercule was a support memory and a statue. When that would have been such a good, like, free-to-play card. But yeah, hopefully it gets a good Easy A to make up for it. Stage 1 and 3 were easy. Stage 2... I found Stage 3 the hardest one. Kieran, how's it going? Dark FB. Hey, Prof is here. How's everyone doing? Yeah, because like Stage 2, I did it twice with 2 different teams for like the 2 different videos. But like both times, I just timed having Super Saiyan 3 Goku on the second rotation of Majin Vegeta using the giant form, and then the super couldn't do anything. And then he was dead before the next time he could super. Stage 1 is kind of fun if you're not worrying about doing the 5 turns mission. I feel like you could have some decent fun with it. Yeah. Is that Ida Cardenas? Has the guy made an AGL Android 21 Easy A concept? Yeah, Frogman? What do I personally use the tags in the box? Oh man, I need to update mine. I haven't really bothered like changing or updating them for years. Because I have a tag for my rainbow characters, which I just started doing that like way back when tags were first added. And like I didn't have as many rainbow characters. So I started doing a tag for rainbow characters. Then I did a tag for Easy A characters. I don't know why. It was just a tag for like units that are Easy A'd. And then because obviously Global and JP weren't synced, I made a tag for future Easy A characters. So like when an Easy A got announced on JP, we would obviously know that it wasn't going to come to Global for a while. So I'd put that unit in the future Easy A tag. Because then I could make sure that all my characters that we knew were going to Easy A, I could make sure they were all link leveled and stuff ahead of their Easy A coming out on Global. And then what? I've got my... To be fair, the only one I've got that is like a random one that isn't just like Easy A's or anything like that is I have the one called Bardock Shrine, which is like every single Bardock or Team Bardock character because I like Bardock. Yeah, so I've got Rainbows, Easy A, Future Easy A, which obviously some of these guys are now. This one is the one I could probably delete. Because at this point, like, not only do we not know in advance confirmed Easy A's, in theory I could just put like every Dokkan Fest that doesn't have an Easy A on here because they are going to get one eventually. Yeah, I've got all my Bardock and Team Bardock units. These guys are all Rainbow, all Link level 10. And then yeah, 200%. Oh yeah, 200% leads when there weren't that many in the game. Whereas obviously now we're even above 200% leads anyway. Future Easy A. Oh yeah, these are like super attack fodder for future Easy A characters. I have like spare SA5 copies. And then yeah, I did have a tag for level 10 links, but now the game literally has a search function So you could just search for all the characters that are level 10 links anyway. So most of these tags are completely pointless. And I don't know how you get rid of them, to be honest. And that previous one, if we were still on the first one, that previous OST was the Gamma 2 and Piccolo one, I think. I actually don't know if it had gone on to a second one or not. I use tags for festival exclusive / EZA, all link level 10, all free to play, all summonable. Well, let's see. Have I actually put all of the characters on here, though? Because this says level 10 links tag is 1015 characters. So now let's go under all and change it to max links levels. Yeah, so I've got like 20 characters that I've forgotten to put the tag on. Because it's actually 1035. So... like literally that link level tag, that link level 10 tag might as well not exist. But I don't know, there isn't a way to just like delete it completely, is there? Yeah, I can edit the name, but then I just have to go through and take every single unit off of it, which I just can't be bothered to do. The Universe 6 tag, fair.
All right, let's do this.
You can empty the whole tag at once. You can. Alright, as long as if you can, that's good. I'm just not sure how to do it. Who's ready for the April Super Saiyan 3 Reddits and Super Saiyan 3 Nappa card? Me. That would be great. I'd be absolutely up for that. That'd be awesome. I'm adding a character. There's a clear all button. Nice.
All right, let's do this.
I need World Tournament to come back. I know we haven't had a World Tournament this year yet, which is crazy. We're basically at the end of the 3rd month of the year, and we haven't had a World Tournament yet. So they brought out the new World Tournament LR Chi-Chi and then just stopped doing World Tournaments for like 3 months at least. I also shared the EZA concept for AGL21. Where did you share it? Or have Chi-Chi rainbowed for quite some time, yeah. That's the problem with the that's the problem with these World Tournament LRs, as we said before in the past, is they release a new one, and then it takes you so long to even be able to get all the copies of them. Especially if they then don't do a World Tournament for ages. Like, how are they expecting people to get the copies of these characters? And then by the time you can get them rainbowed, they've become, like, completely aged out of being usable.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, I don't think they'd ever do something like that in a game for, like, an April Fool's kind of thing. Like, announce that EZAs are coming out or something and then just not do them. Like... I'm not sure if that, like, if they announced it in-game, I would imagine that would probably be kind of shaky under, like, false advertising kind of thing, maybe. For them to say, like, oh yeah, we are going to do these EZAs, and then they actually go, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Ooh, so that's super physical, gold, additional, and defense. Hello? And I want UI to have dodge though. Wow. It's not been a lot of good super physical units. Not a lot of good super physical units come out recently, is there? I can't wait for these guys to get an EZA and be good again. Oh, what about God Goku? When God Goku gets his EZA, this could be a that could be an absolutely fantastic. Well, it was gold, wasn't it? Just depends what his EZA is going to be, I suppose. Yeah, I was going to say, Mega Nice would literally put it on Kami as well. That's crazy. Can't wait for Beast to get completely fumbled next year. I feel like that won't happen, but... I mean, how do you... I mean, the only way... Like, they just won't give him that much of an upgrade, but even then, he'll still be ridiculously good. As long as in the first couple of turns and on the active skill turn, he tanks all bosses, then his EZA will be good. It's funny how well... I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Because they're both Barbadee's minions, but it is kind of funny how well Spopovich and Weebwee link together. Oh yeah, let's not have the auto on. Oh yeah, no, we've got to kill Gohan first, haven't we? Yeah, the for real just add defense unit of Dokkan, true. They can make a good EZA for Beastless, they can make a great one for Beast himself. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Beastless EZA was very good. Has staggered release. Oh god, yeah, the JoJo thing, yeah. Like, because they brought out episode 1, was it like last week? And episode 2 doesn't come out for how long? Does it even have a date? Because it just says like 2026 on the thing that I saw. But like, there's potentially not even an actual date, which is insane. Quickly getting the dodges, let's go. They managed to fumble the Super EZA for a unit with 80% damage reduction. Prof's still mad about the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Super EZA. Understandable. I wonder how... Is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta actually going to be any good here? I think they... Well, Gohan doesn't have a Ki Blast Super, but the other ones do. So maybe. Also, we've got a very super class team build, so it's not a great rotation for Majin Vegeta. Leakers are saying episode 22 is in September. Like, what the hell? Why would they do that? Like, they already ruined... Like, I got really bored of, like, part 6 because they dropped the first, like, third. And then, like, waited how long? Months and months and months to bring out the next set of episodes. And by then, I practically forgot, like, what was going on. Should have dropped World Tournament during the anniversary. Yeah. I mean, they did do that once before, didn't they? Was that because of a delay or something? I'm trying to think. And I think it might have only been on JP. But... Actually, yeah, Goku can just annihilate him. And then do that. Nice. There was a World Tournament on JP's 8th anniversary. It was delayed because of a bug. That's it, yeah. 8th anniversary fan meetup, that's it. Yeah. So, yeah, it's crazy that it's been this long. I remember there was a period, was it towards the end of 2024, where we had one like every month for like 3 months in a row or something. I think it's because they were trying to catch, it was on Global because I think they were trying to catch up before the sync, right, to make sure the World Tournament rewards and stuff were all lined up. It's our kryptonite, but I recommend reading the Steel Ball Run manga. Eh. And the good thing is for this, I think everyone has a Key Blast Super. There you go, managed to get some... Yeah, every time he gets hit, we get a World Tournament. Oh, nice. He could counter the Key Blast Super, he just didn't, and got one shot instead. Amazing. I hate the fact that all of the heroes Super Saiyan 4s are all on the Int Super Saiyan 4's leader skill, and they still haven't easy A'd them. Hey, shout out to Katie Louise for re-upping their channel membership. Member for 38 months. Let's go. Good morning, Ningen. How are you? Also a long time. Yeah, it's been a while. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Daylight savings is finally hit in the UK, so got an hour less sleep last night, which I'm not super happy about, but, you know, we're here. We move. News, hopefully, for the April Dokkan Fest should be coming out on the Dokkan Twitter in like 27 minutes. So that'll be fun. Miscellaneous fan creation, something. Oh yeah, is it the Dokkan? Oh, it's the Dokkandle. Can't remember how you say it. Their site has like a card creator thing. That's pretty cool. She gets guaranteed dodge on the first turn after transforming. And that seems pretty crazy. And she gets a buff against tech enemies or if you pick up an AGL orb. Seems pretty busted. Yeah, they both seem pretty good. Saving my god equips for the We Saiyans Have No Limits ECA. I mean, their ECA, they're another unit that, like, obviously they weren't as bad as Raditz on release or anything, but hopefully they will get a good ECA, because they have become such a meme of a unit, like... Kept the 21 number theme. Yeah, a lot of like 121 or 321. I think that's a good, like, that's the kind of thing Dokkan would do though. Although yeah, they probably will get. Well, actually no, because they would have got them already. No, because they came out before they were doing exclusive equips, weren't they? Well, I guess it depends. They could do an event like the Seriously Serious event or like the special battle or something for the worldwide. Like, let's say they EZA during a worldwide, well, a GDC. Then they could just do a special event where you fight them and then, yeah, you get the unique skill odds for them. So it's definitely a thing that could happen for sure. Man, Tech Raffle Broly, I'm so disappointed with how much of a fumble he was, because he's on the new Majin Vegeta like full leader skill. I can imagine if we had a current like good meta relevant Broly, he would be on this on the Majin Vegeta team. Like, I've been using the Super EZA LR Broly a little bit, but he's just not tanky enough for some of these bosses. Right, so I need to try and get some build up. I need to build up the attacks because we need to get rid of their damage reduction. I remember when Tech Raffle Broly was top 3. Was he ever top 3? I mean, so he was literally a festival merchant, like, on release. Like, even on release, I don't think he was particularly good in the hardest fights of the game at the time, other than festival, was he? I have all the 2023 premium units that are getting EZAs. Which one has you the most hyped, which are you the most worried? Hyped for KO, worried for future Gohan. Future Gohan? I'm trying to think. Is that the STR one from the worldwide? I mean, he was pretty good on release and then aged quite well because he got a couple of 200% leaders a little bit after releasing. So I hope his EZA is good because I really like that unit. It's got like the what if active skill and everything. It's really cool. The problem is I never remember which units come out in which years. So when we say like which of the 2023 like premium units am I most hyped for, like, I don't remember which units came out in 2023. Didn't get on the Super 17 train, of course. I mean, it would be nice if the STR 17s were actually good, considering... Are you serious? It didn't counter again? Damn, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta washed. You hate to see it. Wow. Let's put the actually, oh yeah, they're on GT Heroes, so of course they are. I was gonna say the GT duo because they're not on Power Beyond Super Saiyan because of base Goku, but no, I didn't mean to take off Time Goku.
Alright, let's do this.
Talk about LR Super 17 being too easy for cubes. Could you mention how bad the Saiyans of No Limits would have been received if it was post 10th anniversary? Yeah. LR Ribrian has potential. Int merge Zamasu Easy A was a sacrifice for the tech. Yeah, the tech one. I love Tech LR Zamasu. That might actually be the one I'm probably most anticipating because I love Tech LR Zamasu. STR, so looking at that list that Drace just posted, Physical God Goku, STR Dragon Fist Goku, Turles, Physical Turles, Tech Zamasu, they're probably the ones that I'm like most hyped for. In terms of the ones I'm the most worried about, I mean, Kale, because the Universe 6 team is always kind of meh. They always get, like, an upgrade, but it's not enough to, like, save the whole team. Sort of hope Trunks. Gohan and Piccolo, 21. Now, 21 was pretty good on release, although she did release in a meta where she wasn't good against AoEs, and the hardest fight in the game was still Fusion Zamasu. But I don't know, that's the thing with her, like I don't know if they care enough about like a fighter's crossover character, considering we probably won't, I don't know, we might I guess, but we probably won't have another fighter's crossover. I don't know if they care enough about a fighter's crossover character to make her EZA really good. Maybe, but it's a possibility because the Dokkan Fest for the last couple of years has released on either the 31st of March or the 1st of April, which means that we would very likely see a teaser or Twitter details or something tonight, if that is indeed going to be the case. That is also true. If even if 21 got like a really good EZA right now, like what good teams would she be on? Took too many of the orbs. That's right, there's still 3 there. LR margin 21. I can't imagine we would ever get a LR of 21. No, Dokkan Fest 18 more. I mean, that is the one that feels more reliable, I guess. But yeah, we very regularly, for months and months now, have gotten Twitter news on a Sunday morning. So That's the other reason why I think it's potentially this going to be today. It's been like a running thing for quite a while now that we get news today. Yeah, LR21 before LR Margin, like LR Kid Buu would be kind of funny. Saturday. Is it? Well, it's not even Saturday in the US anywhere now, is it? Because even in Pacific time, which is, oh sorry, yeah, Pacific time, which is like 8 hours behind me, it's 48 minutes past midnight. So it should be It should be Sunday for everyone. Well, we'll know in 12 minutes, I guess. Because yeah, if we are getting any news today, it should be in 12 minutes. So get my start getting a thumbnail template up here. It's 9:48 p.m. in Hawaii. Wow, so that's what, 11 hours behind here. That's crazy. I wasn't sure which was like the furthest back from UK time zone, but I didn't realise it was 11 hours. Because I know, Australia's like 11 hours ahead. So it's like nearly 10 p.m. on Sunday already. Oh, not sorry, not it's nearly 8 p.m. Alright, so let me get a template here ready. We slap the full details text on there straight away. And then I just have to get an image of whoever it is to throw behind it. So what do you guys think? Who is it going to be? Who is the April Dokkan Fest going to be? I made the video yesterday about the possibilities of like a Tapion thing, which I think would be pretty cool. But I know Bringer enjoyed it. Right, so that's ready to go. Fighters will still be relevant enough to maybe do another crossover. I don't know. The problem is, like, because they've already done 21, so it's more a case of like, will fighters get anything new or like worthy of them doing another crossover celebration? Because think about how many times like Xenoverse has got more DLC and they haven't done another crossover thing. Feeling a Broly. I mean, Broly, like I say, would be awesome, because if we had a good meta-relevant Broly for now, they would go on the Majin Vegeta team, which would be cool. If we go off categories of Super Battle Road, it's either Tapion, or if we go off Tabura to Majin Vegeta. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't know if, like, because Tabura going into Majin Vegeta is obviously synergy that kind of makes sense, but they don't usually do multiple celebrations leading into each other that have a connecting theme. So I wouldn't expect the April Dokkan Fest to have anything to do with Boo Saga. But I mean, it might, so who knows? So what we could do here, although there's no point giving everybody the massive attack buff on this turn because we can't do damage for the first 3 attacks. But if we target the right person and we hit them 3 times, then the Spirit Bomb might kill them, I guess. Because if I do this, let's see if we can actually just kill Gohan. Because use the active skill here from Goku, which obviously isn't going to do very much. Because he's got the damage reduction. Then Dragon Fist you, just so we have the extra defense. It's kind of interesting giving the boss this mechanic where they have damage reduction until they get hit 3 times, because it kind of stops you just going in and busting out all these crazy active skills straight away. Although yeah, I just realised this messes up Goku's thing, because I should have picked up the orbs with Gogeta first. Yeah, so I kind of messed that up immensely. But, I mean, we can't die this turn anyway, because we're going to get the revival and the Spirit Bomb regardless, so... Alright, well, Gogeta didn't get supered, so that's fine. He didn't sell us out this time. Yeah, 6 minutes. Because yeah, 6 minutes until 9 AM now that the UK clocks have changed, so the news will come out nowadays at 9 AM instead of 8. Goku's still tanking relatively well. Nice. Oh no! Vegeta died. Wait, why did that target Goten? Is it because Goten killed him? Is that how that works? Because I specifically targeted Gohan, but okay. Yeah, Blaze the Dragon on my Dragonstone saving period until September now. Fair. Dropping by for a minute before I go to sleep. How are you? Yeah, doing good, doing good. Up extra early this morning because of the daylight saving times. Alright, so we'll do that. I wasn't trying to do the beat it in 5 turns mission, and to be fair, I probably won't anyway, because Trunks hasn't been hit at all. So we're very unlikely to do much damage to him this turn. I mean, we could try, but... Only JP players are complaining about Dokkan Frontier. I'm sure the chain battle people are feeling very like, why did the JP player base always have to complain about everything they like? I was eating Weezer's like Skittles using the Majin Vegeta or the AoE Broly's. Blasphemous 2. I'm not even sure what that is. It sounds familiar. But yeah, the fact that they get the big damage reduction for the first 3 attacks makes the second phase significantly harder. Because we hadn't hit Trunks at all yet, so then he didn't take any damage. I mean, now we just win this turn. But yeah, if we were trying to do the 5 turns mission, we would have failed it here. But yeah, Gonzo, how's it going? How you doing today? Over on the Twitch side. Chain battle for the easy rewards. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. What most people say, when most people say they miss chain battle, they really just mean they miss the rewards. Because the rewards were really good, but the mode itself was annoying. Jiggle, jiggle. It folds. Hey, shout out to Massive G for the $5 super chat. How's it going, my dude? Good morning. How are you all doing today? Yeah, doing pretty good. Daylight savings is finally hit in the UK, so lost out on an hour of sleep, but other than that, all good. It's like Hollow Knight, a platformer of sorts. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, yeah, I think Indie Mouse played Blasphemous 1. I don't know if I watched his video on it or not, but good to know. Sand day, banner rates still suck, not changing my mind on that. TBM, it's not progressing nicely. Compensation in my account. Official diamond category leader until September. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. It always feels like rates are bad when you get unlucky, but I mean, obviously we do know, like from the data mining and stuff, that the rates are what they should be. But it is always frustrating when the luck is bad. Speaking of bad luck, this is a really bad rotation for not being able to get any rainbow orbs for Vegeta. Like if we get slot 1 supered here, I think we just die. He has the extra defense and damage reduction from the Goku, so maybe we'll be okay. But yeah, take it easy, Blazer Dragon. I appreciate you. Gonzo, haven't played Dokkan in a while. Got back into it like a week before the anniversary left. Getting back into things. Nice. No news. Bruh. Well, that sucks. So yeah, the only possibility, like Drace mentioned earlier, if they're going to do a hint, they've often dropped those like an hour later than they dropped the news. So there could be a tease, like when they did the thing with the what was the last, I can't remember now. What was the last hint? Oh yeah, the 2 stone things. If they do a thing like that, that could be in an hour. Well, remember, like I said, Drace, the last 2 years, I think it's the last 2 years in a row, the units come out on the 31st of March. And so recently, which is going to be Tuesday, right? And so recently, for the last few months, if there's been a release on the Tuesday, Twitter news has been on the Sunday. So it's a pretty reasonable expectation for there to be news today. It wasn't one of those, like, yeah, I think people weren't just expecting it for no reason. Like, it kind of follows the trend of some of the recent things. Because, yeah, Sunday morning has been a news morning. Well, Sunday morning for me, obviously, but Sunday morning has been like a news time for a while now. But yeah, that's true. If the news celebration ends on the 31st, then it makes more sense that the thing is the 1st of April. Kind of crazy that we got the win on the run when we took off the new unit that a bunch of people think is the best unit in the game. But yeah, so that means the details will be tomorrow morning. Which sucks because no news means I've got no videos for today now. About the manga. Yeah, didn't Toyotaro post the thing about the manga? Oh yeah, no, like Majin Vegeta on his own team and everything obviously is very good, but he didn't really fit very well on that team build that we were just using, like on the Super Saiyan 4's team with a bunch of other superclass characters. So that's the thing, I did the video yesterday where I used Majin Vegeta's team against these stages, and yeah, I think I did it in one try as well. Like, this first one's not particularly difficult for Majin Vegeta. But yeah, especially with superclass allies, you can't just throw him on any team. Dokkan Fest Invisible Man confirmed. Yeah, that's why there's no news, because it's just Invisible Man. So yeah, there's still the possibility that they post like a hint in 55 minutes, but it should be news tomorrow now then, I guess. I made a post about escaping being locked and betrayed in the time chamber. Yeah, no, it was something about his profile saying, like, it's all for the continuation of the story or something. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I did see a post about it. Been farming the Super Saiyan 3 Goku fight. The Goku fight is tough. Him having the scripted super attack locations thing is interesting, but I just wonder if we can do it with that same team. The last phase will be harder because the GT duo have type disadvantage, but I mean, we do appreciate the everyone gets 24 key rotation. It's pretty good. It might be late, but the reason Dokkan moved GDC back into late September is because basically confirmed GDC. No. Nothing has been confirmed about why it's been moved. The reason they gave on the stream was that it was because of player feedback, but yeah, we don't really know exactly like what that means. Or I do think it being moved into that time slot means there's a very good chance there will be Dragon Ball Super Virus remake stuff. But yeah, we don't have any actual like confirmation or anything yet. I mean, at least phase 1 of this fight is incredibly easy. Same with the Vegeta one. Yeah, let me put the second channel link in the chat. I meant to update it and I forgot, but the schedule does. I think the schedule for this, like the stream schedule, does say Slay the Spire 2 for today. But I am actually going to be playing Resident Evil. I really want to get the last because I'm probably at the point where I'm not going to play it again until any DLC or anything comes out. So I really want to do like the last achievements. And one of them is that crazy, like the final puzzle. But it takes doing like a whole playthrough to do it. And since I'm doing a 3-hour stream today, I'll probably start it a little bit before the stream to make sure I can get all the way through it. But I want to try and do that today. Resident Evil 9 final puzzle later. I hate the hand cannon accuracy in RE4 remake. I don't even remember using the hand cannon all that much in the remake. I remember in the original to unlock it you had to 100% the mercenaries mode, which I did and was incredibly hard. But super fun. Yeah, they confirmed DLC. I know that they are working on DLC. And I hope that they are adding in something like mercenaries mode and stuff. But right, let me make a post for people to reply to about the April Dokkan Fest. So since there was no news today, I mean I could just delete it if there is a hint as well. For who you want to see as the April Dokkan Fest, we'll make a community video. Could you imagine if they picked now of all times to make it like something crazy like Goku and Bardock? I can't see that happening, obviously, considering that's the kind of thing that they would absolutely save as a like something like Say and Day or something, but so let's post that. Puzzle needs 1.5. Yeah, it's, you have. I know exactly where it starts. It's the processing area, and it requires you to wait. Like you have to basically just stand there and do nothing for 15 minutes, which is kind of annoying. I wonder if Vegeta will be fine here with no rainbow orbs picked up, because if anything, we need him to get some stacks before going into the next phase. But yeah, that's why I was going to try and start the run before the stream starts. But yeah, so here's the link in the chat if you want to go to... Wait, did I just post it already? Oh, what? And for those of you on the Twitch side, there's a link to the YouTube post. I'll put it here as well. I'll put it in the Discord. Comment here to be in the video. Alright, there we go. So yeah, you can leave a comment over on that post who you guys want to see as the April Dokkan Fest, and I'll make a video. Comment in the YouTube post, be in the video. And then unfortunately what I'll have to do is if they do post a hint in like 45 minutes, I'll have to just delete that post and make a post about the hint instead. But I'll do it now. I had to redo that save because you need all the zombies to die by the meat grinder. Yeah, so you can't kill them. Yeah. That's why I'm going to play it on easy, but I'm not going to use like all the crazy guns. I was going to keep her Grace's like starting pistol, or the starting pistol that you find in the dining room, which is really weak and terrible. I was just going to keep that on me, so then when you're in the meat grinder bit, you can shoot. Actually, these guys, how many times have they supered? 5 times. So they have 50% damage reduction, and then if we put them in slot 1, like once only, they have an extra 30%. So they have 80% damage reduction in slot 1. Is that enough for them to survive like a super from this Goku? I actually don't know. So let's find out the hard way. Yes, they do. Let's go. Because, I mean, 80% damage reduction is a lot, so... Because, yeah, like, I when I did the speedrun achievement on the stream, it only took me, like, what, like, less than half an hour to get to that underground bit where the processing plant is. So I'll probably do that, like, before the stream starts. Because I might record it. I know it's probably too late to do a final puzzle video anyway, but might as well, I guess. I'll start that, like, that's where you'd want to start that video from anyway, so. Plus then it means I can start there, do the whole wait 15 minutes while we kind of, like, start the stream, say hello to everyone, have a little bit of, like, start of stream chat, and then be like, right, now 15 minutes have passed, now we can go ahead and do the thing. I feel like that would work decently well. we'll see. I like this TN active skill OST. Pretty cool. So yeah, that post should be. Right, so now the problem is Vegeta doesn't have as much damage reduction, although I could use the giant form here and then just set up rainbow orbs for him. It's probably an idea. So, how do I do that? Do that. Bro, where's all the rainbow orbs? Do that? No? I'll do that, I guess. See if more will come down at the top. Bruh. Where's my rainbow orbs at? Yeah, shout out to the couple of people that have commented on the post already. Use my Realm of Gods team against Super Saiyan 3. I used the Realm of Gods team to actually do the 5 turns mission against Stage 1, which I thought was it was quite fun. So yeah, I didn't manage to set up the orbs that I wanted. I mean, can Daima Goku be good enough to slot one here? I'm not sure, especially mine's only 55%. Okay, we didn't get supered, so actually, yeah, he will be fine. I don't have that Tech Kaioken Goku from Golden Week. Using the physical Vegito Blue Super Easy A is pretty crazy, though. That's a GG right there. Now that's not a unit I expect to see people using in runs, like... Because yeah, I feel like he hasn't been a relevant unit that I've seen people using for quite some time now, that physical Vegito Blue. Did I say Easy A? I meant Super Easy A. Oh wow. Super Saiyan 4, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku can't tank a normal from the in Goku when he's built up. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I didn't actually try using a Realm of Gods team. I do... Wait, where is the Realm of Gods team? There. Because, yeah, ideally I don't really want to use those guys. I'm kind of tempted to try out the physical Vegito Blue now, though. Since I've seen your thing. But yeah, I suppose the thing is just making sure he doesn't get hit by a super. And in the third phase against the Super Saiyan 3, you know where the super's going to be. So
Let's do this.
that could actually be kind of cool. Alright, so we'll try out the Realm of Gods team here. The fact that I've seen the screenshot of someone beating it with physical Super ECA Vegito Blue made me really want to try him out on the team. So I guess we'll try it like this and see how we go. We've got a pretty good starting rotation as well, to be fair. Most of the attacks are in slot 1, which obviously physical UI Goku is just going to dodge. We got the support from Blue Vegeta as well. So I feel like this could be pretty good. 47.3 from Vegeta from Goku straight away. But yeah, who else? Because you didn't have... Did you have the Tech Gods on your build? Yeah, I do like the Tech Gods. Like I say, I never got that. The Tech Blue Kaioken from Golden Week last year. And even the other couple of banners that he's been back on. Like, I've just never gotten him or hit, which is super annoying. Hey, shout out to Drace for re-upping his channel membership. Being a club member for 54 months. Let's go. Super Easy A, Super Saiyan 3 Broly will feed generations. I mean, let's hope so. He's one of the #1 units that, like, I really, really hope that his Super Easy A is a redemption for him, because he wasn't good on release, then his Easy A wasn't good on release. So, I mean, bro has just been absolutely and thoroughly disrespected since day one. So, I would very much like him to get a really good Super Easy A. Plus, again, being on Uncontrollable Power, Broly, like if we get any sort of new Broly, whether it's an ECA or Super ECA or whatever, would be on the Majin Vegeta team. Because remember, the physical legendary Super Saiyan Broly, he was the physical 70% leader. He's the only 70% leader that doesn't have their Super ECA yet. So, I actually forget, does this guy need any build-up at all? Only within the turn. Okay, so he doesn't... Okay, yeah, so he doesn't need any... We don't need him to get hit a certain number of times or to do a certain number of attacks or anything. Wow, all these different... There's too many rainbow orbs. So all these different orbs and I can't get 24 key. Not that it matters because it's turn 1, so he's just going to auto-dodge everything anyway. But yeah, I can't say, this has got to be my first time using the physical Vegito Blue since the end of the celebration where he Super Easy A'd, which it was the GDC, right? Him and Rose got their Super Easy A's. I don't think I've used him since everything from the GDC like wrapped up. The STR Rose and Tex Vegito Blue Super Easy A should be pretty fun. I loved STR Rose back when he first came out, and his Easy A was like okay, but not anything super crazy, if I remember rightly. Alright, it's a nice Kamehameha there, Goku. Would be a shame if we had 100% chance to dodge it. Good stuff. Because yeah, the thing with physical Vegito Blue is that in the third phase against the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, we know where his super attacks are going to be because they are scripted. So we can make sure that Vegito Blue's not going to ever get hit by a super. And so then he should be fine to tank the normals and then obviously get the counters. 18.5. Because yeah, obviously since not using him, I guess since the thing, I don't know if I've used him on a 220. Because yeah, Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku always supers in slot 1. And then on turn 2 supers in slot 2 and on turn 3 supers in slot 3. Oh, this is their first turn. Oh, that's really annoying that they didn't come onto the rotation until this point. I should probably let them go first then, because they at least have the big damage reduction for this turn. Because otherwise they're not going to get any build up before phase 2, which is awkward. Damn, they still take 340k. That's crazy. Yeah, take Vegito Blue and then STR Rose. Like, hopefully their Super Easy A's will be good. And then we got the free-to-play LR Vegito Blue. Him getting a Super Easy A, a good Super Easy A, would be fun. Alright, so the gods getting their supers off here, getting some stacks. Hopefully that's at least better than nothing, giving them the chance to actually attack. 56 million. Kaba Festival unit. I imagine we'd probably see a Caulifla before a Kaba, especially because they did Kale. It's interesting that they made a Kale Dokkan Fest, what, like, was it 2024? So, 2 years ago in this time slot, we got a Kale Dokkan Fest, and they still haven't done, Caulifla. Seems kind of crazy to me. Okay. It's Goku time. I mean, to be fair, the whole event is Goku, but you know what I mean. Right, so we'll do that. And do that. I do really like the Int Blue Vegeta Super Easy A. It's a shame that he very much is restricted to Realm of Gods. Like, it'd be cool if he gave Realm of Gods all Vegeta family support, so he could be a bit more useful on, like, either the Daima Vegeta or the Int Super Saiyan 4's team. But obviously Realm of Gods needed those extra buffs as well quite a bit by the time the anniversary was ending. So I get why he's like a Realm of Gods centric character, but it would have been nice if he was good on some of these other teams. Like the Vegeta family team definitely needs the extra help. I mean, it's like I said in the video where we did the Goku stage with the Vegeta family for the mission. It's kind of sad that like most of the best units on the Vegeta family category are just the reversible exchange units with Goku, and a lot of them just start off as Goku. So it's like the best units on the Vegeta family category are Gokus. And Prince getting nothing but mad disrespect. There we go, dodge the super. That's the important thing. He can not dodge normals and just take double-digit damage all day long. That's fine. 62 million, the second super in slot 3. Like, damn. And then another one for 66. So he just did over 190 million worth attack stat worth of attacks. It's pretty good. I mean, this is where I would be worried about the gods, though. I just have to very much hope that he doesn't super in slot 2, because I don't want to transform them this early. Ideally, we get the EX here, and then he supers, there you go, and then he supers UI Goku, and UI Goku just dodges. Because obviously now, because we got the EX super, Goku has a 100% chance to dodge. Geo Family's only good when a Goku's there. Is this the Goku show? I know, right? Geo Family mission is terrible for me. Biggest problem is I don't have Daima Vegeta. I mean, do you have the Int Super Saiyan 4s? Because obviously they lead Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Most of the good Vegeta family units that you're going to run are on there anyway. And like I said, you'll end up using a lot of the units like the Blue Goku and stuff where they're just Vegeta unit family units anyway. But yeah, nice. So he did super the the UI Goku, so we got the dodge. Hopefully these guys, because they still have guard, even though they don't have their turn 1 damage reduction. But I don't know if that is enough, because obviously Goku gets quite a lot of build-up. His normal attacks do some pretty solid damage. But, I mean, these guys, they should have... I should have checked their start of turn defense, but they should be, I would imagine, with a second turn of a 24 key, they should have over 2 million defense here. And they have guard, so 140k, okay. Well, they're certainly not taking double-digit damage, but at least we didn't get killed. What's Vegeta Blue going to take then, I wonder? I mean, he's got the damage reduction against normals, but... And also he's got type advantage, so... Yeah, he does take double-digit damage. Nice. Get that cheeky crit counter as well. Let's go. Alright, so Int UI transforming on this turn is a massive W as well, because now we can put him in slot 1 and he can't take damage. Oh, man. Actually, yeah, he's got so much ki, we can just do that. And then you do that. Okay. Cooking with gas here now. UI Goku gonna dodge. Unfortunately though, because obviously UI continues to stack after he transforms. I don't know if he's going to be able to get a lot of super attacks off here. Okay, nice. The first one didn't kill him, so at least we do get a second stack here. Okay, so that worked out quite nicely. Alright, so on this first turn against Super Saiyan 3 Goku, we know he only super attacks in slot 1. So if I do this, I don't have to worry about UI dodging or not, because Majin Vegeta obviously has the crazy I don't take any damage on the first turn thing. Also, the gods, they're at 2 million defense. How much... where's the stats for this Goku? How much do his normals do? 4 million? Bruh. I mean, we'll get... How many... They'll get some stacks by super attacking again a couple of times, but then they're being hit 3 times. Because yeah, I would rather save their transformation turn for later, really. I mean, how would this Vegeta would, how would he tank their normals? He's got 40% damage reduction. He's going to be attacking, so he's going to have 60% damage reduction. He has a high chance to dodge. He does get an extra attack potentially in slot 2. I feel like he's not going to be as tanky as they would be. But then I also really want Vegeta here to get 24 ki. So maybe I should just transform the gods here. I don't know. Will they take damage from his normal? I assume that they wouldn't. I don't know. Let's find out. I'm probably going to regret this, aren't I? I have the Super Saiyan 4s, that doesn't mean I have more than 4 additional good Power Beyond Super Saiyan Vegeta. Okay, yeah, fair. Understandable. Was that 131 million? That's why I wanted to make sure we got their 24 key with this physical Vegeta. And then a 98.9 additional. And bear in mind, is this the friend one or is this my one? Yeah, the friend one. The friend one is Rainbow. But yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, these guys should get a decent number of supers off because we got the full 24 key. Oh, the only problem I didn't think about as well is the fact that this Goku can crit. Because they would, I feel like they would tank his normals as long as he isn't critting. But yeah, okay, good. And then Vegeta 50 million at the end here. These are all unarmed supers, so we're building up Goku's dodge chance, which is, I guess, a little bit annoying. But yeah, his crits, like, there can be such a huge difference. Like when we did the Vegeta family mission, there was the physical Trunks, like, double-digit damage from a normal, and then a normal with a crit, and he took like 480k or something. It was wild. Alright, so now we have to make sure we get lucky with the dodges. It's funny that Vegeta Blue is on this turn where there is no slot where there isn't a super, because he's not attacking in slot 3 at all, which is kind of annoying. But obviously it means we know we're not going to get killed, but he just isn't going to be able to get any counters off, which is a shame. But yeah, int UI in slot 1, the GOAT. Get these stacks off here as well, because now even if he doesn't dodge like a follow-up normal, he should be fine. Oh, there's UI getting that dodge though. Super Saiyan 3 Goku getting that dodge. Physical UI didn't get the EX, so oh, this could be risky here now. Oh, this could be where it all falls apart. Him not getting the EX super means he might not dodge the super from Super Saiyan 3 Goku here. He does have the survive KO though, so as long as he only gets hit once, we should be fine. But okay, and he tanks normals, so actually we're fine. Unless, is the super the last attack of the turn? No. Wait, what? Wait, how did he take double-digit damage from a normal and then take 2 million damage from a normal? What? But yeah, that shows you how, like, we've talked about it before, but that shows you how frustrating the EX thing is with, like, the EX Super being completely RNG based. Because if he got the EX Super, then he has a 100% chance to dodge. So we live in that scenario. But yeah, how, because he did tank a normal. He took double-digit damage, then he dodged. Oh, yeah, of course. The first hit of the turn he takes, he has 60% damage reduction. Yeah. Damn, that's such a crazy difference. But yeah, that shows, like, exactly what I was saying. That shows you, like, that's why a lot of people really don't like the EX super mechanic and the fact that it's just completely RNG based, because we even got the 24 key with him. We met the conditions, but if we'd got the EX super, then he gets 100% chance to dodge on that turn, so we probably just win. But because he didn't get the EX super, he didn't dodge, so we died. Crazy. Worst and most lazy mechanic ever. 11th anniversary is truly the worst ever. Yeah, it's quite disappointing, to say the least. Right, so let's get the well, that's interesting. I just saw a thing, so someone commented on like Truth's thing and he's reposted it. It seems like when they've done the hints recently for characters, it's been for characters who didn't have a Dokkan Fest already, rather than ones that were like new stages being added to an existing event. So like Dabura, Tao, I guess with the Tech Vegeta that came out for Saiyan Day though, did base form Vegeta already have a Dokkan Fest? I guess not, huh? That's interesting. Because, yeah, if that's the case, then if it is... Well, I mean, if it's a Tapion, I guess technically he has the Tapion and Hirudegarn event. So I wonder if they brought out a Tapion that didn't transform into Hirudegarn, would it be a new stage for that event, or would it be a new event? I wonder. That's interesting to think about. Yeah, I can't believe UI selling. Said it as soon as I was finished typing. 2 steps ahead, let's go. Well, yeah, because I was only opening it up to get the Dokkan Twitter page open ready just in case. And then, yeah, I saw that post. So, that's interesting. I literally never made that connection myself, so... That is cool if that's the case. Yeah, we'll get the Dokkan page up anyway, just in case. Jokes aside, I don't know if you see my custom Tapion and Trunks. The most terrible time finding a leader skill that would make him at least decent. I think I did. I think I did see it. Yeah. Because was it movie heroes or did you just invent that? That's it. Because I was going to comment. Because did you just invent a new category, like movie category? So is that just literally all super and extreme class characters that are in any movie? Because it's movie heroes or movie category. Hey, shout out to Bill Riser for the follow over on the Twitch side. I appreciate you. Hey, shout out to Bill Riser for the Twitch Prime sub as well over on the Twitch side. I appreciate you, my dude. Thank you, thank you. Let's do that. W's for Bill Riser in the chat. I'd love to see it. You say that like I would still not rainbow him. I mean, yeah, that's true. Bringer would rainbow a Dokkan Fest Tapion even if he was the worst. Even if he was actually worse than Raditz on release. Bringer wouldn't care. Maybe, or maybe I'm just stupid and forgot to make it movie bosses. So it's movie heroes and movie bosses. I did wonder if that was the case. Because then the extra is to Resurrected Warriors, Legendary Existence, or Hybrid Saiyans. And then he can transform, is it he can giant form transform into Hirudegarn as a giant form, and then he has reversible exchange into Kid Trunks. I really like the idea of the Vegeta from that movie that has like an active skill where he does the dome defense thing and it's like a target skill. I just like made it up off the top of my head in that video talking about the Tapion's like potential Tapion celebration. But I think that would actually be really cool. Unfortunately, he doesn't really do anything else in the movie at all. So like him even being a character that gets a card would be kind of weird. But I do feel like that would be cool. He has like the dome thing as an active skill, which is a target ability. Because I mean, then his super attack could just be a Dokkan original. Like it could just be a final flash. Like that's fine. Just a support memory to mess with people. Yeah. Alright, so do that. I don't know if floating off the gods is the best idea for the sake of like the stacks and everything, but he could be the worst unit to ever exist and I'm still rainbowing him. Yeah. I figured. The Tapion next summons Golden Freezer will finally easy A. Any Dokkan to add to the part from the 13 movie where Jiren and Piccolo are sitting waiting for the fish to jump. That'd be a busted support memory. Yeah, Golden Freezer. Oh, what? Tech Golden Freezer super easy A. Because, yeah, I mean, if he did have a movie bosses and movie heroes leader skill. But yeah, it is a shame, Bill Riser. It's a shame when they, like, there are cool moments that just get support memories. It's like we were talking about earlier, the fact that they never did an April Fool's, like, actual card for Super Saiyan Hercule, and it was just a support memory instead. Feels a bit disappointing. But yeah, it's a shame that Raditz, the absolute GOAT, terrible, terrible card on release, and then all we can do now is hope that his Easy A will be good. Yeah, exactly. That, like, Super Saiyan Hercule should absolutely have been the free-to-play, like, Halloween card for last year. It would have been awesome. Yeah, I need to try and get to just the third phase again. Without UI Goku selling here. What are the chances of that? Reddit's complete training in the clouds. True. When is the LR Tapion and Minosha going to get their EZA? Will probably be when we do get a new Tapion, or some kind of new... I guess it doesn't have to be Wrath of the Dragon specifically, but if we get a... if we get a movie heroes or like movies-based celebration, then potentially it will. Dodge the normal and eat the super time. Certainly possible. Oh, right, yeah. In fact, that is... I mean, as long as Blue Goku dodges every attack, then we live, but... But now he has to dodge every attack, because even if he does not dodge a normal and just takes double-digit damage, we still die. The EZA when we get a Dokkan Fest Tarball that leads siblings bond, could you imagine? Wow. Blue Goku came through, let's go. Don't see that happen all the time. And it's a good thing there were no attacks in slot 3. Yeah, that's exactly... I've said that before. I 100% agree with that. The AGL Kai Goku is the only unit that has a good survive KO like mechanic setup. 100% I agree with that. Well, at least we have 100% dodge this time. I have to tell you this, I took the demon earrings and so the spire where the demon does your first turn. My deck is so stupidly OP that he manages to one-shot the enemies. Damn, that's crazy. Have you finished the run already? Because I was going to say, if you haven't already, you should record like a clip of it or something to show me. I haven't played any Slay the Spire for a couple of days now. I was super busy on Friday getting stuff recorded for Friday and for yesterday because I was out yesterday. And then I was out yesterday, so... I need to make that short about the fake merchant as well. But yeah, the fact that he gets the dodge on the low health and then, yeah, the heal on the 12 key, super good. When is the launch of Dokkan Physical Angel Freezer EZA? Yeah. Yeah, that physical Angel Freezer, like, they just completely forgot about his EZA. He just doesn't exist as far as Dokkan is concerned. Alright, so we're back into the third phase, so let's see if we can not get sold out this time. I guess to be fair, if I was going to put Blue Goku in slot 3, I should have just transformed him into Vegeta. Are you serious? And then he gets the EX Super. Right, okay. But now we just die because the gods in slot 2 will die to a double-digit damage normal here now. I'm also stupid because it's the first turn. The first turn against the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I should have just exchanged into Blue Evolution Vegeta and used the active skill. I don't know why I didn't do that. That's incredibly frustrating. I mean, the gods could dodge, but if we transformed them, they probably would dodge, but... Yeah, classic UI shenanigans, exactly. And we gotta get the gods will get all these super attacks off and then die. Bruh.
All right, let's do this.
I would say unbelievable, but it's not really, is it? It is just classic UI Goku shenanigans. Try and speed through this first bit, although, like I say, I'm still keeping an eye out because there could be a teaser or a hint in 2 minutes. I feel like there probably isn't going to be anything today, but obviously we'll still keep an eye out. It's the time I would normally be streaming to anyway, so it's not like I'm going out of my way to wait for news that might not happen. Good. I didn't even get past turn 1. Okay, let's go.
All right, let's do this.
I mean, at least this time we know we can't lose here. Or at least we can't lose in slot 1 anyway. Let's have a look. Nope. So yeah, nothing. Nothing for today, it seems. Alright, well, let me get the link back up for the post that I posted. So yeah, there's no news for today, so I will do a community response video for who you guys want to see as the April Dokkan Fest, and we should get the news or the details tomorrow. So there's the link to the post in the chat. It's on the YouTube side. Go to that link, comment who you guys want to see as the April Dokkan Fest, and then yeah, we'll make the video there later. I want to try and finish this run and get the last phase recorded, because then I can at least do that, like the Vegito Blue Realm of Gods versus Goku. But we have to actually get to the last phase again, which would be helpful. keep that post there. Can't believe we did so well on that first attempt, like that first run, and then we died literally because UI Goku didn't get the EX super, which is very, very annoying. In UI kind of cooking there though, love to see that. Oh, was this... Were they on turn 7 again? Oh, that's so annoying. Bruh. That's one of those things. If you have one... like, we got a couple of characters that get build up on the team, but the gods, even though obviously the 7-year EZAs were super, super good on release, the gods are probably one of the weaker units on the team now for, like, really difficult content. And so them being on, like, turn 3 as their first turn is really bad. Like, they're a unit that we just really want them to be on, like, turn 1. It's been a good 4 years. I mean, yeah, to be fair, like, the EZA during the 10th anniversary, and it's now just after the 11th anniversary, and they're still good. So, I mean, we can't really complain too much. Like, they're still usable. They're not like the craziest unit anymore or anything, but they're still usable. Which, yeah, for being their EZA being over a year old, I think is still pretty good. It was all planned so UI could transform. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I meant to do that. That was always the plan, that we would get the SCR Blue Boys coming up on a year old as well. I mean, that's the thing, is, like, they're still one of the best units in the game, as long as they dodge. Right, so They should still be okay on this one turn right before they take too many extra attacks. Before he takes too many attacks, I should say. Now I know I'm Jira and I removed the STR Blue Dodgeless boys from the team. I mean, to be fair, they're not the best in the Jiren event because they can't dodge in the first phase. Yeah, now I'm not doing any AI related videos again. I did like, was it 2 a little while ago because I thought it'd be a funny idea to like ask ChatGPT to make a custom Dokkan unit and see if it would be any good. And I just thought it was a funny idea. And then of course I got a bunch of comments from all the people that hate AI stuff being like, oh, I'm not watching your videos anymore and stuff like that. I was like, alright, jeez. I was like, bro, resorting to AI to make content now. It's like, it was just supposed to be like a funny idea for a video. So yeah, the whole thing just left a very sour taste, so I just not doing those anymore. Which is a shame, because like I thought the custom unit that it made was funny. It wasn't particularly good, but it was just a funny idea. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I beat Jiren with the blue boys on the team as well, because as long as Blue Goku's on turn 1, he can tank a normal, and then after that, you float him off, then he comes back on turn 4, and you can use the active skill, and then he can dodge. So it's not a huge deal. But damage though. Nice, we're going to kill him with the physical Vegeta Blue counter. Let's go. Alright, so do that. I'll switch to the Vegeta just so we have some more links. And then active skill with you. Alright, so back to phase 3. We're going to start off with the Blue Evo active skill, because now we know he can tank the attacks in slot 1. Then, I mean, because he's only going to take a normal, would the Vegeta be okay at the end here? He has 40% damage. The problem is he doesn't have guard. And to be fair, the Vegeta, the Goku at the end hits for like 4 million damage normals. So yeah, probably don't want him to take the hits at the end. No crit on the active skill. Awkward. I'll do that. Right, so Vegeta will just eat all of this damage in slot 1, and it is the active skill turn, so he should do some okay attack stat. He doesn't have the best links with the Hint UI Goku, and obviously no legendary power either. So it's not going to be one of the crazier turn 1 physical Blue Evo turns that we've seen. But still 103 million. So it's not bad. Crit as well, 78 million additionals, pretty nice. But yeah, there was no news for the new unit. It should be tomorrow. So, because yeah, it seems like with the celebration news, like the celebration ending on the 31st, means that it pretty much confirms the release will be on the 1st of April. Because I did that video the other day going back through the April Dokkan Fest time slot releases over the last few years, and it's pretty much always been either the 31st of March or the 1st of April. Last year it was the 31st of March, but it seems like this year it will be the 1st of April, which means that the Twitter news or details should be tomorrow. UI, getting the dodges there, love to see that. Hopefully Goku could actually crit here, be good. Additional, can't lower attack obviously in this phase. Nice. Okay. I mean, I guess I could just do the same thing again. Because remember, this turn he's going to super in slot 1 and slot 3. So, sorry, slot 2, because it's the second turn of the fight. So we can do this. And then we will transform the gods, because then ideally they just dodge the super. Because what are they at? They're only at 2 million defense, which isn't anything too crazy. Oh, nice. Keep all those tech orbs there. Let's go. Get back to 100% HP, and then grab this for Vegeta at the end. So yeah, Goku Super's in slot 1. 131. $75 million crit, nice. 98.9 additional. Love to see that. Increasing Goku's dodge chance. Alright, and then the gods, they're not going to do insane damage, but I mean 46 million, it's still pretty good. I mean, we were saying before, like these guys, their EZA is over a year old, and they're still usable. You just got to be careful, like you really want them on the first turn in a lot of these events, because you want to get them to start stacking as quickly as possible. So coming into some of these events, they're a little bit tougher if they're in like slot 7. So you don't get them until turn 3. It can be super awkward, because you don't want to have to transform them straight away, but that can sometimes be the case where you just have to, like, you have to transform them, because otherwise they're just going to die on that turn even to normals. So you have to transform them so that they get the crazy extra dodge chance. And they still didn't dodge, but fortunately they tanked the normal. You see, they didn't dodge the super as well. They got the 77% damage reduction on this turn though, fortunately. But dude, you got all those rainbow orbs as well, and they didn't dodge. That's wild. Fortunately, again, that's another reason why sometimes you do just have to transform them straight away. Oof. Because, yeah, they get that extra damage reduction. Spicy. Okay, so now he supers in slot 1 and slot 3. So, I mean, I could do this. And I really need the UIs to, like, ideally get their dodges, so... 269. I mean, I should really keep this LR on rotation, but... because now he's not going to super in slot 2, so this is where Vegito Blue can potentially come in clutch. But it all comes down to, is UI going to actually dodge? Because that's the key. Because if he gets hit by the super, we obviously survive the KO attack, but we'll be on 1 HP. Which then means even if Vegito Blue does tank the super for... Are you serious, bro? He dodged every single normal and then got hit with the super. Bruh. Well, we weren't on full HP, were we? So that 600 odd K means we probably are only on 1 HP now. So now Vegito Blue just dies. Yeah. Bro, come on. He dodged every single normal and then took the super. Unbelievable. Yeah, the classic UI experience. Maybe this should just be the video. The classic UI experience when fighting Super Sentai Goku. Every single one of those normals, and then... because literally, he could have taken one of those normals and then dodged the super, Because the first attack he takes of the turn, he has the extra damage reduction. So the first normal he takes would be double-digit damage. So he could have taken one of those normals and dodged the super, and it would have been fine. But he had to take the super after dodging every single normal on the turn before that. I see. Alright, well, I might have another try off stream, and then if it still goes horribly wrong, then maybe that will be the video instead. The UI Goku experience. Ugh. I'll just make I'll make the thumbnail multiple screenshots of UI Goku getting killed, and then just call the video the typical UI Goku experience. Hey Tala, how's it going? I'm stuck working today. Yeah, still live. I just wanted to try and finish off that run before we wrapped up the stream, but there you go. So the news should be tomorrow, as it was not today. Make sure you check out the link pinned in the chat for the second channel. I'll be going through trying to get that final Resident Evil achievement today over there in a few hours time, just under 5 hours time. So hopefully I will see you guys there for that one, and then we'll be back tomorrow morning. I'll be live for the early stream, and we should get the news tomorrow. So that is going to be it for me and for the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the follow if you're over on the Twitch side, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.